Looking to improve or even install some lighting in around your pond? Me too, got some already, but I need to improve it, and I'm going to make some changes in some areas of what I hope is going to be improvements to how my pond gets lit at night time so I can see the fish. And also take a little trip to college for fish. So let's get started on that lighting. And also I've got that brolly to move, and I'll show you why. First of all, we need to move this brolly. When I moved the sky pond, it was over the far side, sort of facing this way. And I've decided, because of other things happening around the pond, that I'll put it in this corner here. But the only thing we're putting in this corner here is when you're sitting on the chairs, the blooming grip with poles set in the way. So I'm going to have to move it around the corner. So I bought some extra brackets. So I'm going to need to move it around the corner so you can freely see the sky pond again. Now, moving the sky pond meant that this brolly was always going to get in the way, or the sky pond was going to get in the brolly's way. So I have to kind of lift it out to partially open it, or when I'm taking it out, partially close it to be able to remove it. So I've got some brackets already fitted to the side of the pond, and I'm going to have to fit another couple of brackets, the same brackets, but round the other side, so I can hang it into those brackets, and it'll be kind of out the way so that pole won't be showing. Right, I've just been down the DIY shop to pick up something to slide this in. I'm using the same idea as I've done in the past, but I've got them in white this time because obviously the side is white and they were just left over from another job. And these are, I don't know, white. It says white mini flow pipe clip, quantity 1 of. I got it from that DIY shop in the UK with the big orange sign by the front door. And these, basically, you can just drill them on the side and then it'll just fit them on like that, and then it should slide down inside the hole. Let's get them fit and find out. Right, let's get the brolly refitted and see how it looks then. I'm not 100% sure about this yet, because it's now only covering half the pond, where it was covering 2/3 of the pond, the actual brolly. But it is still covering the sky pond, which is good. I don't know, I'm going to let it roll and see what happens. If I have to move it again, I'll move it again. So a friend of mine was going to Rodbaston Aquaculture College to buy some fish, and I was like, well, where's that? And it's near Penkridge in Staffordshire in the United Kingdom. Well, Sarah said that she was going and said it was like an open day, and they don't do them very often. They're quite rare, opening to the public, so you can go in and buy fish. They produce and rear their own fish from coarse fish like common or mirror carp, F1 carp, which are like a wild goldfish crossed with a carp. Apparently they do green tench, barbels, and also traditional ghost carp. They also do ornamental fish like koi, so they've got loads of different varieties like sanki and kohaku and showa and shisui, chagoi, siragoi, ochiba and so on, matsumitsumas, and they do loads and loads of different types of koi. They do goldfish and shabunkins. Apparently they're all bred through their own process of broodstock prep by selecting the parent fish, which is kept on site in a natural still water tank. The fish are then taken to their own hatchery for spawning. The eggs are then hatched after sort of 3 to 4 days at a water temperature of 23 degrees. The fry are graded after 14 days old and moved into either fry ponds or their early rearing or recirculation systems, depending on the species and the time of year. The fish are then grown on after 7 weeks old in the growing facilities to optimise the growth and food conversion rates, increasing oxygen and so on. And then at 12 weeks, they're sold on to other farms and fisheries for them to continue to grow on. Now, due to parasites and diseases like KHV you get in fish, they ensure their biosecurity is the highest quality, and they have their own regular independent health checks and inspections throughout the year. So it looks like Sarah's found herself some fish. So I'm here with Sarah now, and she's got her new fish, so she seems ecstatic with them. Yeah. And we picked out some really good looking, how old did you say they were?
12 to 18 months.
12 to 18 months, and what do we pay?
180 for the 5.
180 quid for 5. So that was 7 to 10 inches, wasn't it?
6 to 8.
6 to 8 inches. So, and they will look really nice. I mean, the only thing is with this place, you can't just rock up and go in and buy them. You have to wait for these little open days. And they're advertised on Facebook, so what I'll do is I'll put the description and the link below. So if you can kind of follow them, and then maybe in the future, if you want to come along and have a look yourself. But yeah, it was quite a nice setup, so it's all good stuff. So, lighting. I've got a number of different lights around the pond, some of you are already aware. I've got the strip lights that go all the way around the outside, and they like downlight onto the floor area, so the whole of this floor area here gets nicely lit. So that's that bit covered. The ones I've been struggling with are the lights into the pond. Now this one seems to be quite good. This one puts down into the pond and sort of gets this part of the area, but I've still got that end of the pond to do. So the other light is here, attached to the shed. So the reason I put it there is because with the sky pond, it used to be in this corner here, and it used to light down into the sky pond, but then that created a bit of a shadow, so it didn't really hit this end of the pond. But now the sky pond is here, I can afford to put another post in here, fit that light to the post, and put the post here. So then I should have 2 lighting, one that direction, and this one in that direction. So it should cover the whole of the pond. So I've been out to that place with the orange sign in Great Britain, the DIY place, and found some second-hand wood. This was only 6 quid, big long piece of wood. Painted it the right colour, so it was kind of blend a little bit. And then I've got one that I'm putting over there. I'm going to swap them around a little bit. So I've got that post going to come out because that's not long enough. It doesn't really do its job. So I'm going to swap them around a little bit and see what the effect is. Now I don't know how much of this I'm going to get done today because I'm looking at some big black clouds coming over, but what I'm going to start doing is taking that down, take that post off, take the light off there, fit that post to that corner, and then fit the 2 lights to the 2 posts. And I might use that new post. Let's find out. Right, slight change of plan. I'm going to put the second post in instead. I'm not going to bother touching this one here, because that's in quite a good place, and why start messing with it? So I'm going to go straight to the end and put the other post in, and then put the light on it and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do. Right, let's wait till it goes dark and see what it looks like. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, share to all your friends, and click the like button, because that's the biggie. Clicking the like, it makes all the difference to the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching. Koi Pan Lifestyle.